All right, we're live.
Be sure to drink that bleach, Chad. It's the only way you can enjoy the series.
It's true. It's the easiest way, according to the former president, to cure yourself of COVID.
It's true.
From the once and future president. Did you like that, though? That's pretty funny.
No, I didn't like it.
Oh, damn. I thought it was a good reference.
It is a good reference, but
okay.
Doesn't mean I don't have to like it.
Oh, that's fine then.
Insinuations alone make me hate it.
Speaking of politics, did you see any of the debate last night?
Which
with
one?
Beto and Abbott.
I saw like small snippets, but
You didn't miss anything. That's basically all it was.
Yeah.
They were really overzealous on the formatting. It would be like, here's a really long question that deserves a real answer, and we should let you talk for probably at least 2 to 3 minutes. 30 seconds, go. You know? It's like, okay.
that sounds like a debate, yeah.
This is terrible. Like, you're not going to get anything good in 30 seconds.
Yeah, debates are pointless. I don't know why anyone...
If they're like this, yeah, for sure.
Most of the time they are like that, though, specifically to be pointless.
Yeah.
Especially when, you know...
If someone's not getting, like, 3 minutes to say something, you know.
Because also, I mean, like, they don't want them to talk. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, some of these things, it's like, what are they going to say, you know? It's Joe Biden's fault all those kids got shot, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Vote me back in. Come on, guys.
The NRA doesn't have me in their pocket. Come on.
Alright?
Who told you that?
It's ableist if you don't vote for me also. Did I mention that?
Oh, yeah. That I believe. That he would say that.
No. That would be pretty funny, though. If that's good.
I do want to hear the headlines for if and when Beto wins. It says, like the more conservative headlines say, you know, man beats up disabled man.
Radical leftist beats up disabled hero governor.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I imagine it would go.
Oh, easily. Don't worry, I'm sure if Beto wins, the state Supreme Court will reverse that decision promptly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So.
Go ahead and vote, chat.
Right.
No, seriously, though, do vote. It's kind of important.
It's important until proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and convince my parents not to vote.
That's fair. That's a reasonable one to take.
Yeah, they don't even need to vote. Greg Abbott could just complain again to the Supreme Court until he wins.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the Soul Society arc was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
It was so cool when Eisen turned out to be the villain.
I know, right? I even think that, like, all the other shit was good. Or at least, you know, for that. Everything with Eisen. Up through when they beat Eisen. Well, at the beginning I don't like, but...
I don't know.
Okay, there are some slow parts. When they're, like, in the desert going to get to where they fight the Arrancar, that part's pretty fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they get there pretty quickly. There's like one fight before they get there, and then they meet Nell and all of them. I'm talking like more like when they're like at the city, fighting all of the other leftover Arrancar just because, and they didn't really, they just did 1v1s just because.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Like when it was just like, all right, we're gonna throw everyone into a 1v1 fight, and
I think I know the fights you're talking about.
like with Soi Fon versus the number 2 guy,
which sucked because that guy's power was cool.
Then you had everyone versus the number 3 girls minions, and then you had everyone versus the other minions for number fucking like just all the other randos. And then they had the whole stupid thing with like, oh no, he's not number 10.
That part was terrible. That was terrible. That's indefensible.
Number fucking 0.
How's it going, Ash? Yeah, that part, no way. You're not gonna hear me defending that fucking quote plot twist. That was fucking ass. Especially since it was just like, now I'm giant and that makes me stronger. Yeah. That has not really... There was several parts where that was clearly shown to not be how this series worked.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, now he's huge, so of course he's the strongest guy. Like, again, what? No.
There was a lot of ass pulls in that arc. Like, Ulquiorra is having a second release form, meaning that the first one was very unpopular, so they told him to redesign it.
I did like that other form after he changed, though. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. It's, like, way better.
Yeah, it was way better.
And then he's just like, yeah, Aizen doesn't even know I have a second Bankai. It's like, yeah. Sure, man. I believe you. Like, you can just tell me that it was not well received. Then we had, the entire, fight with all of the number 2.
Maybe I just think it's good because I'm comparing it to the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean...
It's one of those things.
Yeah, again, though, like, you can just really point out when it starts to fall apart.
Working on wedding stuff, and it's going to be that way till November? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not as good as the first part. It's not as good as Soul Society art.
Yeah.
And I really don't like the beginning part very much. All the Monster of the Week parts, I'm really not the biggest fan of that part of the series.
Did he really not have one of those things?
Which ones?
The thing that tells you what captain you are.
He should have one.
He does not.
Oh, really? That's weird. I never noticed that. Like, he just straight up doesn't have the little thing on his sleeve?
Nope.
Huh. That is really weird.
It's probably, like, on something.
Yeah, is it, like... Yeah, what the fuck? I don't remember. That's weird.
I know it's, like, it's on... He has the thing on his back.
Yeah, obviously he has the one on his back. Oh, wait, I thought isn't that only the vice captain has the arm thing?
Maybe
yeah, the vice captain has the arm thing.
I'm getting it twisted.
I'm pretty sure the vice captain wears the arm thing.
Yeah. No, that sounds about right, actually. Maybe I was getting that confused.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm right, but the more I'm saying it, at least sounds...
Plausible.
It sounds like I've convinced myself of it, is how I'm going to put that.
Let's see. By the way, just a sneak peek, because I feel you guys would be the only people who would recognize this reference. We're planning on cutting the cake to the Love After World Domination opening. Oh, that's sick.
Fuck yeah.
Japan. Are you going to have a giant knife?
Oh, yeah.
Like, absurdly large sword knife?
And it's going to obviously be a gatai.
Yeah.
Japan. Shoot it at him.
The music video to that involves a high-stakes bowling match. And there, if you listen to the full version, there's that cool, like, kind of like rap breakdown part in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're not gonna have the long knife? The giant knife they had in the commercial? Where's his sword go?
Sword's curved, but it should curve down. You might be able to see just a little bit of it.
Okay, I was just wondering. I didn't know if I had, like, thought it out wrong in my head.
No, the sword's, I think he has what it's called, like the Odachi, so it's
yeah, it is definitely more curved than I'm thinking. Although it's at a different spot than... Your picture has a different spot than that, so... I'm not sure. Just wondering about it.
Yeah,
it
don't
just
worry.
kind of seems to disappear.
I have to get out a ruler anyway for it, so...
I
have to get out a ruler anyway for it.
That's true.
So... just to make sure that the curve is right.
No, I just don't want it to look weird.
Don't worry, your pretty little head.
Alright, okay.
What? He said no to the giant knife? That's ridiculous.
What's that about?
Where is my stupid dumb?
What are you looking for?
Oh, my ruler that is just a long series of curved shit.
The squiggle ruler or a different one?
The squiggle one, yeah.
Oh, you know, I saw it somewhere. It was like hanging out.
It should be over here, but oh, it fell.
Yeah. Ellen and Sabrina are out at Baldur's Gate again in the living room, ready to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hear any commotion...
There we go. White-haired pretty boy showed up. This is the fetish he fits. Most all of the characters in Bleach fit some form of fetish.
I mean...
Not as bad as Fairy Tail, but, you know, they're there. Bleach was at least, you know...
You gotta have something people want to look at. No one wants to see anything that has ugly people in it.
It's true. That's why that Zatch Bell series, Vector Ball...
Yeah.
Didn't do too hot.
Ugly people are relegated to reality.
Mm-hmm.
These are works of fantasy. Nobody's fantasy wants ugly people in it. Okay? That's a fact. They're there to be a joke.
Mm-hmm.
They're there to be a weird side character who looks strange.
No, it's not the tea that's bitter.
I'm just saying that's real life, though.
Must be you.
I'm not... I mean, that's a fact, though. There's also a lot of stuff that doesn't have old people in it. Usually people don't like stuff with old people in it.
I mean, it's our audience is kids, so...
Yeah. But I kind of mean in general, at least in a lot of American media. The stuff with old people is usually only targeted specifically at old people. Versus you'll see less elderly people in stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that really bad, crime drama that was, all old people that John's mom was watching. I don't even know the name of it. It was so bad. It was like a bad NTIS or one of those type of shows. But I swear everyone in the cast must have been like 70 or older, it looked like. I was just like, man, can't we just put Murder, She Wrote on? That show's hype. Yeah, Murder, She Wrote, and like maybe Perry Mason. Perry Mason is some good shit. We need to find some more of those Tea Garden mystery movies.
Those were good, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to McDreamy.
Replaced by the next one for the next film.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Is did McDreamy get replaced by the next McDreamy? Like,
He probably did. Yeah.
is there just a series of McDreamys coming in and out of Tea Garden's life? Although the preview was for like their honeymoon or something, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, so I can't wait for this divorce movie. The Tea Garden divorce.
Still think that film was very unrealistic.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Someone apologized to the librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so funny. You're just like, all right, I was in on this movie until right now.
Yeah. Unrealistic expectations.
That was so funny. You're like, there is no fucking way a patron would ever apologize for anything.
Yeah.
That just killed me.
It's no fucking way. That's just not how that works. They'll go out of their way to like secretly return it before they
Oh, yeah.
they even let you know that they exist.
Yeah.
They'll
yeah.
secretly return it, talk to you, and tell you like, I see you guys found it.
Yeah, it was there the whole time, obviously.
Oh yeah, someone just returned it. Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know, I just found it in the return bin right before you walked in.
Weird.
Weird.
Crazy even.
Yeah, and it was the only thing in there.
What are the odds?
And now you're right in front of me. You know?
Could never have guessed.
Yeah, what's that about? Oh shit, John, what's good, man?
I can only imagine nothing.
Cheer up, man. You got shark house shoes.
I do. I'm excited about these things.
We'll have to show stream. Well, actually, no, they can't see feet pics for free.
No, that's not how that works.
There's no feet on Twitch for free.
Yeah.
Well, we could show them the slippers, though. Like if you took one off your foot.
Nah, it's not the same if it's not on the foot. I figure.
Well, that's what the point is, that it's not the same.
No. It's much funnier. Is you just blur out the feet.
Ah, okay.
Take picture, pixelate the feet, call it a day.
Sorry, John. Yeah, we're just rude like that. John says, y'all drinking bleach and didn't tell me? Rude.
Yeah.
Mine's been finely aged. It's the fresh 2008 vintage.
That was a good year.
Yeah. It's a great year for Clorox.
These all are going to be really simple and probably easy to draw because most of these motherfuckers just wear black and white.
Yeah, it is pretty funny how easy they are to draw, so props to Kubo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You should only make your characters insanely complex if they're for, like, gacha games.
Yep.
Because then they're not moving. And you're only drawing them the one time. If you're making comic book characters, try not to go too crazy.
Also, it's funny how off-model they look in the anime.
Oh, they can look very different depending on, like, episode, you know?
Yeah. And wow, look at that. We're almost done.
Yeah, I know, right? That's quick.
Like I said, man.
Yeah, they are pretty quick. Also, these are small.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing like 6 of these tonight just because
Yeah.
they're all fucking black and white. My outfits.
One of the samurai guys like a pink coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still one color, yeah.
That's like.
Yeah,
That's not gonna fucking change it.
It's not gonna do much. We're not drawing Gundams.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that needs to be like one of your albums. Drawing Gundams.
It's a good album, man.
Yeah. Although maybe Drawing Gundams is a better band name. I'm not sure.
I guess Imagine Gundams is better.
Oh, Imagine Gundams? Yes. Now we're talking. Try to sound just like Imagine Dragons, but do anime covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that can go wrong. Yeah, I mean, can't possibly be sued like that.
No way, dude.
Easy.
We are Imagine Gundams.
Imagine it.
Like, what about them? Just imagine.
Just imagine it.
Just
man.
imagine Gundams. Like, imagine it. Man. Just imagine.
Yeah, no, man, they're so fucking off model in the anime. Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
right?
I gotta tell you, like, when I was getting reference for all these characters, it was a fucking nightmare. Because,
I could bet.
Because you have to type in manga.
Yeah.
Because if you don't type in manga, you're gonna get, like, a fuckload of just really bad, janky, like, screen caps.
Especially from the filler arcs and shit.
Yeah, because no one is fucking on model in any of the anime pieces. Like,
No.
Like, also the color palettes are all different. Like, skin tones change wildly depending on who's animating it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that fucking volume cover? I just had it. There it is.
Right? John gets it. John gets it. He says just imagine Gundams. Yeah, just imagine them. Like, just think about them.
Think about how cool the robot is.
Yeah. Gundams, walking in some sort of Gundam-esque landscape, doing Gundam things Gundamly. Come on. You guys, you get it. You get it.
War is, bad and such.
Yeah, man. War's bad unless we start getting Gundams. Come on. Well, everyone and their mother would be signing up for the war in Ukraine if they threw some Gundams in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Ash says, at first I thought you were going to say that you have to specify manga, or else you just get pictures of Bleach cleaning product.
No, you just say, I'm only looking basically on character name, but you have to, specify manga, or else you're going to get a lot of problems.
Right.
Because they're just... That's how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you also want to do that so you don't get a bunch of fan art.
Yeah.
Which you're still going to get, unofficial color pages.
Which unofficial color pages are fine, because at least the characters themselves are,
Yeah, if you're just going for the line art, it's not the biggest deal. It can be annoying if you're looking for their actual outfit color, though.
Mm-hmm. But with Bleach, it's easy.
Yeah, right.
Black and white.
Yeah. Despite the art book being called All Color But the Black.
And I probably should grab one more.
I mean, this guy was pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Ice powers are usually pretty cool. Not popular.
Ha. Oh, yeah.
I didn't even mean that, but...
Ah. Oh, yeah, no, ice power is always, like, easy money.
Yeah, ice power, easy money. Character has an ice power, they're probably going to be a fan favorite.
Yeah, because they usually have a cold personality that goes with it, and fucking chicks dig that shit. Eat that shit up.
I guess. I never thought of it that way. I just thought because you could kind of do anything you want with ice, so they look really cool.
Nah, it's usually
But that's just me.
It's usually the character trope is like really popular amongst
I got you. This is me looking at the robot over the horrors of war, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, they have ice powers. That's really cool. And then the meaning is like sexualization of ice. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Don't you get it? Ice is very sexy. Everyone loves a bad boy.
I was here for the ice powers.
Sorry, Todoroki's here to be fucked.
Oh, damn it. But John says, what were the 3 spooky choices for the month?
Those are Hades, because gods of death and such.
It is in the underworld the whole time.
Soul Eater.
Mm-hmm.
And Darkstalkers.
Oof.
I can only imagine why your stomach would be like that.
I mean, you have to eat.
You could eat healthy too.
Almost anything I eat just still gives me a stomachache. Well, it's not really like a stomachache. I'm not like in pain.
You ever try a
Just,
salad?
Like, rumbling. I've definitely had plenty of salad before.
Where is it?
So I can do the same thing at a higher price.
Alright. This fucking dude. Okay, that's
This guy was awesome.
This one's a tough one too because he has 5 different designs throughout the series.
Yeah.
Question is like which one? I know he was looking at this one. I think this is technically fan art though. This one's nice, but it's like again the old design. I think better off looking at this one because this actually is like the front art face I'm using.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how long I'm staying on this. I don't see it. John says one of my guesses was Tokyo Ghoul because of blood and cannibalism. I don't even know if there's enough Tokyo Ghoul characters to draw all month.
There are. There's not as many, popular characters.
Yeah, I think that would be the real issue.
And no one gives a fuck about Tokyo Ghoul anymore because it was one of those animes that ended really poorly.
I mean, I still see a lot of people cosplaying as Kaneki, though.
Yeah, but then...
But that is the only character I usually see, I think.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know. Oh, the person with the scythe. The really crooked scythe.
Oh, the one that all the kids love because they are like a Danganronpa character.
I don't know anything about them. I just know they have a crooked scythe, and that's a Tokyo Ghoul character.
They're just a Danganronpa character.
Alright, I got you.
That's why they're popular.
Ash says, you say the character with the ice powers is always the fan favorite, but I can't think of anyone else but Hitsugaya who is popular with ice powers.
Todoroki.
Todoroki has ice powers. Juzo, that's their name. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the only other Tokyo Ghoul cosplay I usually see. To be fair, I only know a few characters, but I definitely see those two a lot.
It's just those two, yeah. I would make pictures of those two, and then that would go sell.
Yeah, that's the only 2 characters you would ever need to draw.
Maybe the girl, but like everyone kind of hates her because she got with Kaneki.
Oh, okay. Just draw Yonebashi. All I know is that Yonebashi is the creator's wife, so she had plot armor.
It's true.
So it was the only character that was never going to die. Oh, you say Haku isn't that popular? He was really popular back in the day.
Yeah, Haku was very popular when he was first coming out. He won a bunch of popularity polls even after he died.
Yeah.
Fucking Zabuza and Haku are on the popularity like top 10 for.
That was a while.
That was they were on there until.
Did anyone have ice powers after them though? Oh, I'm sorry.
No one had ice powers after Haku.
I don't think so.
Because they were the only ones who needed it.
It was
It was their specific Kekkei Genkai. So,
I remember that part. Yeah, that was their blood thing.
And then they had like a snow village in the movie, but that doesn't count.
That's true.
But no,
that movie wasn't that bad. I think.
That's a good movie, but it was,
for a Naruto movie, that was actually not that bad of a movie.
No, it was a fine film.
Because I think we've concluded that the first 3 were actually pretty decent.
That's correct. Yeah. Now, Haku was won almost every single was in the top 10 for every single popularity poll until we got to the Sound 5 arc.
That sounds about right. I would not be shocked.
Because I remember all of those illustrations that had like them. Haku was in a lot of them, and Haku had been dead and not been on screen for forever.
How's it going, Jamie?
Forever until then.
Yeah, you got to remember it was back at that time. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and now no one cares because.
Yeah.
Because it's all about Boruto now, man. Like,
oh no.
Boruto.
Oh, dude, I need to show you the new video. Remember the guy that had the like, if the anime hot takes were illegal?
Yeah.
He has a new one where like it's about like one of the people, the guards who works at the jail. They're like showing a new guard around, and they're talking about like shit in the jail, and he's like, here's one of our highest security parts of the entire facility. This is for the people who say Naruto isn't really, or say Boruto isn't that bad. That was so funny. It was like its own section.
Yeah, no.
He's like, man, I'm telling you, man, if you just like watch it and pretend like you've never seen an anime, you know, like it was hilarious. It's really not that bad. He's like, shut up, shut up, you. When you come around your senses, maybe I'll come and give you some food and water. It's like hilarious.
Yeah, no, that fucking shit's terrible. They could probably...
Jamie says, Doodling got a webinar up on the other machine. Oh, nice.
But yeah, I just like it. It wasn't that people thought Boruto was good. It was that it was people who thought Boruto wasn't that bad. That just killed me. Like, Boruto's not that bad.
It is that bad.
That's so funny. You just gotta pretend like you never watched an anime.
I feel bad for the people whose first anime is Boruto.
Right.
Well, not because they're gonna find out it's not great the hard way. They're gonna be like, oh, I really enjoy it. Then everyone in the fucking school is just gonna like bully them. Because...
Yeah, like, bro, is that a Boruto keychain? And it's not even Mitsuki? Like,
yeah.
Beat this kid up. Like,
it's kind of weird to draw this character without his facial hair.
yeah, right. He does still look weird, yeah. There we go. Alright, we salvaged it.
Not just that yet, but...
We're getting there, though.
John says, people who watch the Boruto anime deserve to get beat up. I'm sorry.
I mean, there are 10-year-olds who exist, guys. Like, let's be real here. Like, not everyone here who's watching Boruto is an adult.
Yeah, like, it's the fault of whoever's showing it to them at that point. They were innocent. Yeah. They were without sin yet.
It was like with, what was it? You were like, why are they watching My Little Pony? And then they said...
yeah, that was with Shane.
They're an 8-year-old girl. And you're like,
no, they were even younger than that.
Yeah, either way, whatever.
Yeah, because that was when I was at Shane's place.
Yeah.
And his daughter was watching My Little Pony. And I was like, oh my god, is she watching My Little Pony? And he goes, bro, she's a 6-year-old girl. And I was just like, oh yeah. Oh, it's not creepy at all now.
Like, my mistake, yeah.
That's my bad.
John says even 10-year-olds can have better taste.
Like I said, I blame whoever introduced them to it.
I mean, some 10-year-olds are allowed to just go on Netflix for no reason, you know?
That's true.
So they can stumble upon it.
That's true. I'm surprised they're not just watching Euphoria if they're on. Or is that on Hulu? I don't know what channel that's on.
Isn't that a hentai?
It's an American show.
Oh, okay.
But I just know it's like a whole bunch of sex or something, I think. From what I understand. From my limited knowledge through meme osmosis, through cultural osmosis, all I know is that that show involves a lot of sex.
Speaking of a lot of sex, this guy.
Oh, obviously.
Hairy chest.
These bar titties, man.
Yeah.
Dual-wielding samurai guy. Looks badass.
Anytime they do a whale, that's you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Bisexual.
That joke is really funny.
Oh, Euphoria is on HBO. Okay, hold on. John says, I mean, I was watching Ghost in the Shell and Code Geass when I was 10. Damn.
I wish those were out when I was 10. Let me see.
Jamie says, is Euphoria hentai? The weeb just jumped out laughing my ass off. I respect it though.
That's really funny.
Sounds like it.
It sounds like a hentai though.
I just usually assume that anything that's involving a lot of sex is probably a hentai.
I mean, we were talking about anime as well.
Yeah.
So I did switch mediums, you know. I switched genres, obviously. All of anime is one genre. You didn't know that, Chet?
Yeah, I was having to explain that to somebody in an interview thing. That animation is not a genre, but a medium.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, right.
I don't expect anyone who doesn't do the art to know what they, you know.
I need something that's you know, when the genre, you know, Paw Patrol, that genre. Yeah. You know, it's its own genre.
So
crime fighting dog super team genre.
Class trader.
I do love that joke.
Dogs.
They're class traders. That killed me. It sounds like a Google search gone wrong. That's funny.
Is Euphoria hentai? Yeah, that's like in one of those like where you look at the funny Google results for it.
Yeah.
Some of those are hilarious for shit.
What was that one?
Do it on desktop as well as it does on your phone.
I like those ones also where the celebrities see the ones like that for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen those?
I don't know what you mean.
It'll be like a celebrity. I forgot who does this sketch, but it's like a celebrity holds the like top Google searches for them or whatever and reads them. They'll be really funny. It'll, you know, it's something like.
Is that the one where it's where Samuel L. Jackson says something where he says like, "Yes, I do hentai too."
It might be one of those.
Where it's like, does Samuel Jackson like anime?
Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah,
It'll be like, does X celebrity do whatever or something? You know, it's something like that. It's like a Google search thing.
Yes, I do.
It's those automatic Google results. But it'll be about them.
Mm-hmm.
John says the fact that Matt is drawing the hat over the eye where his eye patch would be has me conflicted.
Yeah, man.
I think it's because you said you kind of made it seem like you weren't sure which version you were going for
Yeah, there was a lot of things.
when you started,
Yeah.
and you ended up on the eye patch version.
Yeah. It's also it's tough because again I don't want to spoil anyone for the people who haven't seen. You know.
Oh yeah.
The people are going to be
The all one person who's going to be picking Bleach up for the first time when the new season comes out.
I would not be shocked if someone's going to actually pick it up for the first time after hearing about this 1,000-year Blood War arc and be like, I'm a little confused, man. Why?
Okay, that actually would be really funny. Someone just watching it with no reference. That sounds funny.
I'd be I'd be
That I would get. Like,
I would be willing to fucking bet $1.
Someone's just like, I'm gonna go back and watch all 1,000 episodes.
I'd be willing to bet $1 that fucking someone does that.
That's true, probably. There's probably plenty of people who are like, I feel like, didn't we hear someone say that? They were like rewatching it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they can get ready for it.
That is weird, like... I do think, I know talking about watching something with no pre-context, that Futo PI is on Crunchyroll, and there's like, I don't even know if there's a legal way to watch Kamen Rider Double.
There's not.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
There's not.
And so that's just really funny. But wasn't it you said that? Or someone said there's a thing at the beginning that kind of
I don't know.
gives you like a little bit about it?
That wouldn't be me. I haven't seen any episodes, so...
Oh, I thought maybe you just saw it on Twitter or something.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that was Ashton who mentioned it. The high patch makes him edgy? This guy was never edgy, right? Wow, hold on.
No, he was never...
Nah.
No, he's not fucking...
He's not edgy.
He's not even close to edgy.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't remember this guy doing anything edgy.
He was, like, the guy who was, like, the lackadaisical one
Yeah.
who didn't want to fuck with, because if you found out... Like, you find out later that he's really fucking...
Yeah, if
strong
you
as
found
shit.
out, you were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember this guy being edgy, even though he has an eye patch.
Yeah, it's fucking Bon Kai just plays a game with you.
Yeah, you can have an eye patch and not be edgy.
That's his whole fucking gimmick, is that his swords play games with you. And it's a different game each time.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Because it's an unpredictable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy was never fucking edgy.
Yeah, even with an eye patch.
The eye
This
patch,
looks cool with an eye
Yeah.
patch.
the eye patch just added to that whole DILF factor that he's got going for him.
I thought it was to make him look like Big Boss.
That too. But no.
Because he looks like Big Boss with it. John says it's about appearances, just appear edgy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's like fucking, that's like Black and Dawn Brothers.
Yeah.
It's like, well, now that I'm a wanted man, I have to dress like one.
The idea of this man being an edgelord.
Dude, although I am so hyped for next Dawn Brothers.
Shunsui is a fucking skirt chaser. What the fuck, man? He's constantly trying to flirt with all of his subordinates that were women.
That's right, I remember that now.
He was the flirt character. Motherfucker. Come in here saying this guy was a edgelord.
I think he just means the eye patch.
Mm-hmm. It's a warm.
John, you gonna be over tomorrow?
No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, John says he'll be here.
Alright. Yeah, look at this fucking face. Even with the eye patch.
Right.
It's on the wrong side, but...
Yeah, I was like, why is it on the other eye there?
It's because,
Is this a flip panel or something?
more than likely. Yeah, because, like, it's on the right one on this one.
Yeah.
Look at this man. Look into his eye.
Gotta get everything prepped for the SCG? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you should talk with Devin. I'm guessing, you're all gonna go like Saturday then? Because so far, our plan is that if our show sucks, we're gonna pack up late Saturday and just not even go on Sunday. And if the show is actually going well, I'm just gonna go personally really early on Sunday and be back like midday for the show on Sunday. Because if you and Devin are gonna go any day, I'd recommend going Saturday probably.
Mm-hmm.
There'll just be more events. I know I need to go back and get prepped back up for D&D tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was sick last week, we pushed it off to this week.
Fireball.
Sounds like some shit's going down at the gate. What do you think was the best fight in all of Bleach?
Probably Byakuya versus Ichigo.
That's what I was thinking too before I asked this. Because I was like, that has to be like the best one.
The second best one.
At least not one of them. It's gotta be one of them.
Grimjaw versus Ichigo.
I really like Renji versus Byakuya. I thought that was a really good fight.
Yeah, most of the Byakuya fights are all really good.
Yeah, anything with him in it. Senbon Zakaru is like the coolest thing.
Mm-hmm.
This was a really cool fight.
I like. I'm biased because I really like Chad, but I like.
Oh yeah,
because I liked it when he got the left arm of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately he was wrecked.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tragically, but to be fair, he went against. He always ends up going, getting a bad matchup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, you killed one guy, and then we're gonna make you go 10 levels up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, right. I liked Ikaku I can't remember if his fights were particularly good, but I did like that character. I thought he was usually okay.
The first time he goes Bonkai was really cool.
Yeah, that was the really cool one. Yeah, that's the one I remember the most.
It's probably the only fight worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember, the only other fight he has is when he's fighting against, again, like what I was talking about, where it's really annoyingly bad.
Mm-hmm.
The number 2 guy's minions. Because he fights, like, one fight and it's just over before he can even needs to Bonkai.
Mm-hmm.
And then that fucking pheasant dude gets paired off against the really bad gay stereotype.
Yes, I remember that guy.
And the gay stereotype guy puts him in a room that so no one can see what's going on. So then the pheasant's guy's like, guess what?
Yeah.
Turns out I was fucking busted too, but I didn't want anyone to see.
He doesn't want anyone to know, yeah. I do remember that. Let's see.
And that was like really annoying. That was really fucking stupid.
John says probably when Ichigo fights number 4 in Wakamundo. Yeah.
I personally like that only when they find out he's number 4, and that's it. I don't like the fight afterwards because it's.
I thought that was like a really cool moment.
It was a really cool moment when he turns out he's the number 4 and then kills Ichigo. But I hated the fight when it's like he goes after Orihime and then totally goes full hollow and then kills him when he's in hollow form. Because I was like, man, that's such a bullshit way to win. And then there's even the part where Ichigo's like, I didn't want to win this way. And I'm like, then don't write it this way.
Yeah, right.
I didn't feel like he earned that win. And then he has to go off, and then he somehow manages to beat Aizen because he goes into the hyperbolic time chamber. And learns the final Tetsuga. So yeah, no, I felt very hoed after that Ukuiora fight.
I will agree with you on that one.
Because that fight was like hyped up for the longest time, and then he just wins because default.
I really like Stark's fight just because I like Stark. So it was like, it's just Stark screen time. Yes, this guy is awesome. But now I like this fight. Because I think, didn't he fight the guy with the anime disease?
No, he fought him.
Or no, yeah, he fought him. I thought, were they both there then?
They were both there, but then
that must have been what happened.
What happened was is they got paired off and they fought so he fought Stark, and Stark's other person fought the anime disease person.
That's what it was.
And was having a real easy time of fighting that kid, and then all of a sudden his anime disease acts up, and then that's when Stark says, "All right, we're gonna fuse."
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. And then, that's why I remember the dying guy being there.
Yeah. Because he was doing his thing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Dying, that is.
Yeah, exactly. This guy who's been dying since the beginning.
Yeah, and he doesn't like die until like the very end of the series.
Yeah.
Like, legit does nothing but have anime disease.
Yeah, ghost cancer or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna call it ghost cancer.
Yeah, I was like, it's so weird to me that like
the ghost has cancer.
Yeah.
You know what? Homeboy probably watched Deathbed. Remember, the ghost still had TB even though he was a ghost?
Yeah. The Ghost Has Cancer sounds like a pretty cool album name, too.
Actually, that is a sick album name. The Ghost Has Cancer. That's really good. We gotta remember that.
But yeah, no, I liked it when you found out that he was number 4, because that's just like,
that was really cool, actually. I really liked that.
That was a really good reveal.
Yeah, that was a good way to subvert, like, expectations.
Yeah.
John says he says I'm 10,000% down for The Ghost Has Cancer.
Yeah. It's a good band.
Mm-hmm. That's the album name.
Yeah.
Was that an Uneven Surfaces album?
Yeah. It's a good band. Still a good band.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, dude. Uneven Surfaces goes the fuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't even get me started, man.
Soi Fon, poor character, too. Her Bankai was bullshit.
Yeah, that was a little lame. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna give her a giant nuclear missile?
It's because her fucking thing already killed you in 2 hits.
It's because her first move was so broken.
Yeah, it's like, alright, kill you in 2 hits.
Yeah, where do I go from there?
I kill you in 1 hit.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be a 1-hit kill now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the only way to outdo it, so.
Yeah, but it's just really funny that... What company was she with?
Shit, I don't remember number 2, I think. I'm trying to see it when the jacket goes by.
Yeah,
it's a 2.
It's a 2, but I was like, I don't remember the 2 being the Anbu.
No, it was 2.
It was 2?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But yeah, no. Because also, like, there was that fight against that stupid saber-tooth tiger guy with Soi Fon.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
Where the guy just kept fucking bulking himself up so he'd have more surface area to make it so it'd be hard to hit the same place twice.
Yeah.
But then it was some bullshit where it's like, well, the way it goes down is if it can cross paths inside of you. And you're like, alright, that's fucking stupid. Alright, I got it.
Yeah.
This is insanely stupid and busted.
Yeah. No, I do remember that part now.
I know I'm talking a lot of shit, but like, there's some really good parts in Bleach, and I do remember when Bleach was like the thing you would,
Oh, John says Ghost Has Cancer sounds like a J-Rock band.
It is probably a J-Rock band.
Okay, sorry to cut you off.
Well, no, it's also like, because from fucking Persona 2, where the band name is Gas Chambers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like they don't get it. They don't speak English. You know?
They don't fucking understand. Or maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah, right. They do, and they're going to hope that you think they don't.
Yeah, I think it's probably a little bit of both. The point is that, no, I'm talking a lot of shit, but, like, there are parts of Bleach that are really good. Like, we talked about, like, the cool fight with, like, you know, Ichigo versus Byakuya, and then the cool, like, shit where it's, like, you know, the big reveal, like, Aizen was actually, like, the villain the whole time, masquerading everything, and, like, because it was very well put together. It only started falling apart whenever it was like, oh, I've been interested in you ever since you were, you know, I found out about your parents, and and you're like, okay, so he's been fucking mapping this out for that long. Come on, man. Even fucking Light Yagami didn't go that fucking far.
I mean, but it makes sense though, because like you got to think about it, like
no, it makes sense.
If you're a super ghost like that and you live like forever, you know, then it's like, you know, I mean.
Just because it makes sense.
Make some long plans. I don't know.
I'm just saying, just because it makes sense doesn't make it cool. Like,
that's true. I'll give you that.
Like, there's plenty of things that make sense in reality that aren't fucking stupid, you know? It's like that. But that's one of the things that I was like, okay, yeah. But then, like, also because Aizen constantly was changing what he was after. And,
that definitely,
Because he was like, oh, I want Orihime because she has something that could probably open up that could fix the Hogyoku. And was like, nah, JK, I just did that so that you would all send people out to come after me so I could just divide your forces. Which I was like, it kind of makes sense, but you made this whole big deal about Orihime, and everyone was like, holy shit, yeah, this is fucking crazy. Then it was like, he goes and kills Haribel, or wounds her because she's in the second arc. Wounds Haribel because he's done, you know. And I'm like, wow, this is alright. This is a little all over the place now.
Yeah.
What is it that you want again? Like, yeah, I just remember that he was trying to kill God and become God or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like he wanted to become God.
Yeah, because the Hogyoku was something that could break apart the spirit and turn it into something that could be something completely new. But yeah, like his plans kind of started like to fall apart really quickly after that.
Yeah, when you can't keep track of your villain's motives.
Yeah.
It always gets a little less entertaining. That's my thought, at least.
Yeah, and I agree.
I mean, it's like that for characters, too. If your character just has, like, motives that don't make sense, you know, things like that, or, like, they keep, like, doing things that don't align with what their alleged motivation was, you know, then it's, like, really dumb.
Yeah.
That's where you get to that shit where you're just like, why are they doing this? You know?
Yeah. I'm just going to say, though, I am grateful that I'm not drawing Naruto characters right now. That's all I got to say.
I was going to die laughing if, like, people went in and sniped that.
Yeah, I don't expect them to, because no one would ever pay for that.
No, but it would have been so funny.
can't imagine someone paying $1 just to make a fucking joke like that.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Not anyone listening here. You know?
No, not anyone in our fucking follower group.
No.
Like,
maybe if we had like all 4chan listening, they would have went and done it.
I mean, if I got paid enough to actually care about that, then yeah, sure.
Right.
That would have been fine, and I'd laugh. But like, no. I get what? Think from Patreon, and what is it, like $5 a month?
Yeah, right.
So yeah, no.
Oh, Jamie, what's your webinar about that you're watching?
It's a secret.
No, it's some sort of... she says schoolism webinar. It's Megan Dong talking about pitching Centaur World.
Oh, how to
So I
pitch
guess
series.
it's something on how to do pitches or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. Michael was saying he's going to watch this because he was told that he was wanting to see what this original animated content was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. It's like, what are these alleged like changes or things like that?
I'm going to be honest, it's probably not worth it, but better him to watch it than me.
Yeah. We'll just ask him about it.
Yeah.
Do we know how many episodes this is supposed to be?
Too many.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, in old anime times, this would be like 50 plus episodes, probably.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what it's going to be now.
Yeah, also it was weird too. I know everyone's probably going to be weirded out when they find out that Yoruichi has a brother that looks like a chick.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking weird. There's just so many fucking things that 1,000-year blood work arc that just fucking are just out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I know that you're mad that they're making you continue to do this, but like, please.
Yeah, right.
I beg of you, be a fucking professional and try to make it not suck. Why are we doing this?
It's called revenge.
Sucks.
Sometimes you just have to get revenge on your fans.
Yeah. It's tragic. Tragic.
Oh, John, did you see they were doing a Kenshin remake?
And speaking of tragic,
Yeah, I really wonder how that's going to be.
I cannot imagine it to be very well received after all this time.
Yeah, that's going to be one thing.
I mean, not even knowing everything that went down with the author aside. Like,
yeah, that's what I want to know is like how they're going to redo it. I think they'll make some of the fights like shorter, probably.
probably, but like at the same time though, yeah, like I cannot imagine like someone being like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I think Kaoru is a really well written character.
Holy fuck. Watching modern anime fans react to Kaoru, if this is still the same Kaoru, is going to be hilarious.
Again,
Almost like, this is like one of the worst like female leads in existence. And like, if they don't just completely rewrite like the story with her character and everything, it's gonna be really funny seeing everyone shit talk a basically like 20-year-old anime, you know?
Yeah, because you're just gonna be like, yeah, no, we know,
It's like, yeah,
I know she shit.
we've already known this. You know, you're just finding out.
Oh, way worse than Sakura.
Like, definitely worse than Sakura.
Legit does way less.
Does less than Sakura.
Legit is only a plot point just so that the main character can have a reason to fight.
Yeah, she's just damsels in distress, like, all the time, from what I remember.
Pretty much.
Like, she like, seems kind of interesting at the beginning because it's really focused on, like, local and, like, the dojo and stuff like that. But, my God, she gets sidelined super quick. From what I remember, does nothing except like Kenshin as most of her personality. All the other female characters are really cool. Like, the ones I remember are cool. Misao is cool. Megumi is cool.
Ninja Girl.
Yeah, that's Misao.
Oh, is that Misao?
Yeah, that's Misao, I think is her name. Yeah, the Ninja Girl is cool. The Doctor Girl, that's Megumi.
I know that one. Yeah, that's Megumi.
She's cool. But yeah, Kaoru is just a really bad lead. Like
milk toast.
Yeah, she is about as boring. Like, that's she's how I measure, like, bad female lead characters, is the Kaoru spectrum. Like, Kaoru is the 0 point on that. Like, you need to be as far from that as possible. Again, like, I haven't watched Kenshin since it was on Toonami, but that's how I remember it. I remember her just being a terrible character.
It's kind of like, I had that manga for the longest time.
Yeah.
The complete series, and then I was like, man, I tried rereading it, and I was like, this hasn't aged well. I'm gonna get rid of this.
I like the live action movies though.
Yeah, those live action movies.
I think the live action movies are really cool though.
Yeah, they do a good job of, like, capturing everything very quickly.
Yeah, they condense it. If the show is, like, more condensed, I think it'll be a lot better. Like,
yeah,
that show probably does not need to be as long as it is now. That's definitely a 90s thing for that show to be that long.
Yeah.
The fights are really good though, usually.
Yeah, again,
because it's a shonen battle thing with samurais.
Yeah, because like
Saito. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
Saito's really cool, but I was like to say Shishio's like one of the most iconic villains in all of anime.
Yeah, Shishio is just one of the coolest fucking villains ever. Like, straight up.
Also voiced by Steve Blum in the original dub.
That's right. Yeah. Sano is one of the coolest, like, you know, starts as a derpy quote villain and then becomes the, like, right hand.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's just awesome.
Yeah, masters the fucking 3 layers.
Yeah, love that dude.
But yeah, no.
Yahiko's kind of whatever. I've never been the biggest Yahiko fan, but he's not, like, the worst kid character ever.
I mean, he does stuff.
Yeah, he at least does stuff. He has his moments.
He actually, like, has a character arc and progresses throughout the series.
Yeah.
And again, I do think that, Rurouni Kenshin is good as could talk about the political,
the political stuff that was going on in it is really good too.
Yeah, because it's a good political commentary on what's going on during that era.
Yeah.
Of Reformation and stuff.
Mm-hmm, during the Meiji, like, Reformation.
Yeah. About how it was very difficult to even...
The clash of the old and the new, you know?
Yeah, it's a very, tales of old time.
Yeah, modernization and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it does a very good job of doing it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it does a good job of saying that, like, we learn from the past and try to move on.
Yeah.
That's why I like it, because it doesn't glorify the past.
Yeah, exactly,
It's one of those, like, few, like...
They talk about how bad the past was.
You know? And they're trying to move from it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get a lot of, like, one of the reasons why... there was a weird thing I saw a post talking about, like... what is the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say it was... Because they specifically said anti-Semitism.
Okay.
And I would rather, instead of focusing on that, it's more about how... it's not about the fact that they have, people who wear, like, armbands, things like that. That's just a military thing.
Yeah.
I think that they misunderstood that part. But what they are correct on is that there is a lot of series that glorify, that...
the military past.
Yeah, the Imperial Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they don't talk about, like, they don't, or they like, selectively like go over all the horrible things that Japan did.
Revisionist history.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a whole thing about like that. And I was like, no, that's terrible. You shouldn't do that. Because they talk about like, Attack on Titan being like that. They talk about, they mentioned Hitalia, which I thought was hilarious. But
yeah, right.
Which is like, you're like, you're not wrong. But they also like gave shit to Oren High for doing it. Because there was that one time.
When the lesbians do the Nazi thing?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. But yeah,
because I'm like, I don't think that the creator has any like sentiments towards that being like, now Imperial Japan is totally okay. But I can't speak for them because I don't know what was in there.
Yeah,
like the context of that scene is just because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's funny to have characters in these weird outfits and things like that.
Yeah,
but I can't speak for them in that regard. I just know that like. They are correct though when they talk about like there's a lot of like series that really like go out of their way to be like, yeah man, I wish Japan was back to being in its old glory days and things like that. And
if only we were at the height of Imperial Japan imperializing again, Which
is like that makes sense because that's how America is.
Yeah, America is very much like that too now. Yeah. Everyone's like, man, if only it was the 50s and I could freely beat up black people and gay people. Man, my parents sure were lucky.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Like,
there's a lot of like,
the former glory of the World War II era, total victory in war and just supremacy over the world.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's like, oh yeah, like that's why I like Kenshin because it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It understands that like, war is bad.
Yeah.
Killing is bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to move away from that, and you want to try to give peace a chance, and it's very hippie-ish in that way.
It really is. It's definitely one of the best like really good anti-war message like series. I think.
Yeah, especially for that time period.
Yeah.
Regardless of how horrible its women are written, one character is. I mean, there's actually a few other ones because like I know.
I mean, it's not perfect. It's like any other series.
Yeah. Especially, again, it's a product of its time at that point, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that having series where they talk about how the past is something you need to move on from and things like that is a rare thing, considering,
the world we live in.
Yeah, where we cannot move from anything anymore.
It's all about the glorification of the past and the doom of the future.
Which is funny because that's having a reboot of Kenshin is kind of in that same vein.
Yeah.
Actually, let me look at the fucking manga again because her skin tone is fucking all over the place in these anime pictures. I'm pretty sure on the cover of the manga, and this is an anime cover recoloring of it. There's like a manga cover.
I was gonna say I don't remember it being like too dark or anything.
No, she's she's much because she's supposed to be Chinese.
Yeah.
So they gave her a much more yellow skin tone for lack of like
the better term.
Because again,
tragically,
it's just it is in fact a much more yellow shade. That's why I'm like looking for that specific color.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what goes on with that. Because again, now there's, all the discourse on the author.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, oh man,
Which is a shame.
Yeah, it really is.
Because, there's like...
And there's no defending it. Like, the guy had a whole fuck ton of child porn, man. That's just like straight up a thing.
Yeah, that's what happened, and...
So...
You can like his work too, which is like that's another problem though. Is like Rurouni Kenshin. You cannot deny that it had a cultural impact on the world.
It was huge. It was huge.
But you definitely can also, in the same vein, being like, yeah, it was a cultural phenomenon. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna fucking tell you that creator isn't a piece of shit for what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is unfortunate that it's now all you get is a slap on the wrist and,
Mm-hmm.
like, go for it. Yeah, there's no consequences and all that, but yeah, it sucks. It was funny though. I remember selling that, and then like a month later, that's when all that stuff came out, and I was just like, nice. Got rid of this before it was going to be way too. No one would want to buy it.
That's funny.
Because I remember I got a pretty good amount of money off of that.
I thought you still had it, and that's why you were debating if you should sell it. Because that's what I remember.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I had gotten rid of it long before that. I just remember I just didn't read it anymore and just didn't want it. Because I was like looking through it and I was like, yeah, I don't really care about this series as much anymore. Mm-hmm. No, I got rid of that was like Naruto and Bleach was like way later though.
I remember that was when we moved in here.
Yeah, because I sold all the Naruto and got like 4 volumes of Golden Kamuy. Mm-hmm. And then I think afterwards I sold Bleach. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was later. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think they were all on the same trip. Basically. No, that's what I would say.
Yeah, I don't remember. Was it Real Kids, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, no, that was the funny thing though too. When that news did break, everyone was like, "Wait, is it just hentai?" Because if it was like, that's why everyone was like, "Oh, if it's just hentai, who cares?" And then I think it was actual real people, because that's why it became like a big controversial thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because most of these articles will say like child pornography.
Also, that does, in a lighter note, I do think it's funny that everyone keeps abbreviating cyberpunk anime as CP.
That is really funny.
Because
let me see, nude depictions of girls in this listed thing, but because most of the articles do like straight up say child pornography. They don't say like hentai, you know. But I do know that like your hentai is also under that category.
Yeah.
So.
Because that was also around the same time that they started doing the translations of lolicon into pedophile too.
Yeah, but yeah, I do remember some of this shit though from the like what he told the cops and shit, where he says I liked girls, or says he liked girls between ages of upper elementary school students to about second year of junior high, indicating a preferred age no older than 14. So.
Yeah, I do remember that. Very unfortunate.
Yeah. So I think it was like actual pictures of people.
Yeah, because like again, if it was like hentai, everyone would have been like, "Yeah, fucking course."
Yeah, because this says there's like DVDs and a bunch of other stuff. So.
Yeah, and he did a plea deal, basically just ratted out the people who sold it to him.
Yeah, because I think because he had a lot. They thought he was like selling it at one point. I think.
Yeah, that's why they actually were mad.
That's part of the reason they got him. Yeah.
They didn't care like too much about him owning it as much as they cared about him possibly selling it.
Yeah. Yeah, believe me, we're not defending any of that.
No.
No way.
It is funny, though.
At best, you're going to get from us, that series was good when we read it before this was a known thing. If you don't want to watch it because of that, don't watch it. If you do want to watch it, well, you have to deal with your complex feelings, I guess.
My thing is also, too, is that there is an interesting thing, because they talk a lot about, like, do you separate the creator from the work and things like that, or vice versa, and sometimes you can, sometimes you shouldn't, because, again, like...
It's rough. Yeah, it can be really rough.
But again, like, the work of Rurouni Kenshin isn't about that. You know what I mean? It's about what we talked about. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing, is like that never, I don't remember anything like that in the series. Like, the closest thing is that, like, Misao is a character.
Yeah.
You know, she's like the young ninja girl, and like, yeah, she wears like a short ninja skirt thing, you know? But like, I don't remember.
They don't have
Again, like, that might have went over my head, but I don't remember anything sexual with her. Like,
well, to be fair, there wasn't one of those. That wasn't what that
there's
series
almost
was
there's
about.
almost nothing sexual in that series aside from like Shishio has girls all over him all the time.
Yeah, and
you know,
like,
he has that. Well, he only has that one girl that's usually with him. He has like a lover.
Yeah.
So
and that's like about it.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
That's why it's like one of those weird things where like, okay, well, the series isn't about that. Whereas like the difference is like with Attack on Titan, this series is about genocide at one point.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's okay, you know, like that's totally cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. You could definitely drink some bleach.
So
yeah, so that's why it was like really out of nowhere.
Yeah.
At least for
most fans.
Most people who are, you know,
yeah. Because it's not like, oh, you're telling me that like, what is it? I don't know. The people who made like what Prisma Girl Ilya or whatever, you know, the magical girl Ilya Fate one, you know, like, oh yeah, they're into child porn. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. This whole show is just child porn,
like,
you know.
Yeah, with the dark skin version of whoever her.
Yeah, or like what, any of those type of shows, you know?
Two Love-Ru.
Yeah, or Two Love-Ru, or one of anything, you know? It's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that makes fucking sense. That's what this whole show is, you know?
Yeah.